Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. I'm Amalina Hasbi from SK2 Emanyabur. Okay, today I'll be presenting my action research entitled Improving Vocabulary Learning of Primary 2 Pupils Through the Use of AR4E. AR4E here stands for Augmented Reality for English. Okay, so before we start with the presentation, let's watch this video first so that you can have a general view on what AR4E is and how it looks like. In this section, are you sure? Okay, so from this video you can see that AR4E is a combination of different medias. For example, the 360-degree picture, videos, songs, and interactive flashcards, quizzes, and simple games. Okay, so basically this is the layout for my presentation, which starts from the introduction. Okay, the first one. Why do I need to carry out this actual research is due to the need to be proficient. Okay, as English has become a lingua franca, so there is the need for the students to be proficient in the language so that they can compete at international level. Okay, the second one here is the role of vocabulary acquisition, in which the students have to acquire the language so that they have to acquire the vocabulary so that they can successfully use the second language. They can successfully learn English. Okay, the third one is technology in education. In terms of technology in education, nowadays we have to be in parallel with the current trend in education in which technology is integrated. Okay, so let's look further in the problem statement here. I have highlighted a few points, which is the first one is vocabulary was neglected in language teaching. This is due to the little specification was given to the role of vocabulary. Okay, however, the learners need large vocabularies to successfully use a second language. Okay, in my case here, for my actual research, my pupils are still within the average category, which is based on the School-Based Assessment Report 2019. So I feel like there is a need for me to do something about it, which starts with the vocabulary. Okay, so the objective here, the first one is to improve vocabulary learning among primary 2 pupils. The second one is to engage pupils in a more fun, interesting, and purposeful English lesson. The third one is to assess primary 2 pupils' attitude towards the use of AR4E in vocabulary learning. Okay, so for the research method here, my actual research is based on Lewin and Ledlow's model actual research, which is the cyclical process. Okay, and it involved 14 pupils of primary 2 in SK10. The research instruments here, I implemented 3 research instruments. The first one, pre and post test, observation checklist, and the third one is questionnaire. Okay, so I came up with the research findings after analyzing the data and tabulated the data. So the first one is AR4E has assisted the learners in vocabulary learning. If you can see here, the mean scores in the pre-test and post-test for both Unit 6 and Unit 7, this blue color represents the pre-test and red color represents the post-test. So you can see the significant improvement. And this is also supported by the observation checklist done by the expert teacher, in which she stated that pupils are able to answer the quizzes provided in AR4E. So this proves that AR4E has assisted the learners in vocabulary learning. Second finding is the learners encountered a new language learning experience. Okay, compared to the traditional way of using printed flashcards, pupils love seeing the objects that can move in the app, and they excitedly click to see what will pop up next. This is recorded by the researcher in the observation checklist, and this is in parallel with the questionnaire, in which they fully agree that they have new experience by using this material to learn. And the mean score here is very high, which is 4.93. Okay, the third one is AR4E has also created a fun and purposeful learning. Okay, as you can see here in the observation checklist, this is the evidence that pupils can learn in a fun way, okay, yet purposeful. So the first one is pupils love catching the animation and laugh at the funny animation in AR4E, and the researchers say they move around and easily move the mobile phone to look at the full picture. Okay, so when I wanted to get the feedback from the pupils, so this questionnaire was employed, in which they fully agreed that the learning process using the augmented reality is fun. As you can see here, the mean score is also quite high, which is 5.00. Okay, the last finding here is AR4E encourage active and collaborative learning. Okay, in this 21st century learning, collaborative learning is very important, and teacher acts as the facilitator. Teachers monitor the learning process instead of giving them chalk and talk, and practice teachers to the teacher-centered learning. Okay, so you can see here, they can play with the friends, and they agree with this item, which is shown in the questionnaire 5.00 for the mean score. Okay, this is also in line with the observation checklist, in which I have highlighted here the point recorded by the expert teacher. Less guidance was given by the teacher. Less guidance was given by the teacher. So collaborative learning can be carried out as they work with each other and collaborate with each other. Okay, so this is the conclusion of my presentation for today. Basically, the first one is technology in education has been integrated in vocabulary learning. Okay, so from that, new language learning experience, collaborative learning, fun and meaningful learning has been carried out in AR4E. Okay, that's all. Thank you.